Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are. My name is Myles Tan, and I'm from the Philippines. Heather asked me to share a quick testimony of how God provided for my needs in times of transition during the lockdown. So, in 2019, I was enjoying my life. I was very successful in my real estate business, and God asked me to close it. He wanted me to take over my dad's business, and I didn't want to. I didn't listen to him, and I resisted him. Slowly yet surely, God cut off the blessings of my businesses. Supernaturally, crazy things would happen, like the seller would change their mind, the buyer didn't want to get the house from me anymore, titles would go missing and suddenly reappear only for another person to get my property. And that's when I realized God was removing his favor from my life because I was disobedient. Saddened, I submitted to his will. And I said, God, you can do anything. I just want to surrender everything to you. Then what happened? 2020 happened. COVID pandemic came and there was a strict lockdown in the Philippines. God told me you should keep giving away all your money. Give away the little that you have in your savings, but don't worry, I'm going to bless you. So I did. I went out evangelizing, I went out sharing the gospel, praying for sick people for healing, prophesying, doing deliverance from the fear of COVID and vaccines. And then I was just obedient to God's will, even though my savings were dwindling. One day, God impressed upon my heart to go into NFTs. He told me that my group of friends were doing NFTs and I should get into it. Just following the spirit, I got into NFTs and I learned that you can buy and sell JPEGs online on the internet. People are actually making money from it. And I obeyed, and for a couple of months, I was kind of prosperous. And one day, I landed this bear. This robot cute bear that God gave me actually made me a millionaire. I was able to sell it for 5 million pesos, and that's roughly around 100,000 US dollars. Now, for context, I was making 1 million to 2 million pesos in real estate a year, and God gave me 5 million in just a day. So that's the benefit and the blessings of obeying God, even though it doesn't make sense. From selling homes to flipping pictures on the internet, I was able to make a killing, and it's all because of God's glory. While everybody was still happy on their gains, God specifically told me, sell all your NFTs, Miles. I need you to donate to the flood victims next month. There's going to be a storm, and I want to use your funds to bless a lot of people. I didn't know. I had to question God, but I obeyed. I reluctantly obeyed. I sold my NFTs. I cashed out my profits. And lo and behold, next month, the storm came. There was a big flood in the Philippines caused by a typhoon called Odette. And I was able to give to the victims of this disaster. It's a good thing I cashed out because that was the peak of NFTs. Afterwards, all the NFTs came crashing down. The prices went down and people started panic selling. Most of my friends didn't even panic sold. So they lost a lot of money. And they're still clinging on to their NFTs, which are basically worth zero today. It pays to hear the voice of God and to hear His word for yourself and for the people around you, especially in the business realm. So I pray that whatever happens in 2025 or 2024, I pray that God will use you guys mightily and that you would be spirit led and just obey His word because there is blessing in obedience. God bless you guys.